in your hip and glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is Rift Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
Sensitive/offensive content disclaimer. Please note that this podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Oh my God, you guys always catch me at the end. I'm dancing to the song in the background and I can't help it. Hey guys, how you doing? I freaking love the new theme song. So welcome to Tuesday Nights with Bag of Nuts. I'm Susan. So, oh my God, what are you guys doing? Getting so close to Thanksgiving. It's pretty awesome. Let's see, we got in the chat room here. We got Linda in the chat room. We got Raven. Raven, what's up, man? We got Raven. We got Nikki. Angels are us. Hey, how we doing today? And then, of course, we got Michelle. So, yeah, awesome. Hello, Keith. Thank you so much, Keith. Yep, I've been a little busy doing stuff in the background, so I haven't been really on many people's lives. But, yeah, I kind of figured out how to get us on a couple of more platforms. Pretty excited about it. So that's going to be something that will be coming up probably next month. But we will be on Audibles. Oh my God. And so many more channels. It's going to be awesome. So I'm pretty excited about this. So don't forget, guys, like, follow, and subscribe to the Rift Nation Network. Oh my God. If you are on a channel that is not of the Rift, we do manage to share the show to numerous amounts of places. If I don't call your names because I'm not seeing your comments, come on over to the Rift Nation Network over on Facebook or over on YouTube or Twitch. If you come there, I can actually see your comments. So it's, a pretty awesome thing. And of course, a word from our sponsors here. We got awesome Ghosts of Staunton. So you definitely want to check out Ghosts of Staunton. They're over on Facebook. Pretty awesome people. Check them out. That's one of the sponsors for the Rift Nation Network. And check out SS Crystal and Craft. She's got a lot of stuff, or I do, have a lot of things that will be going on sale. So we get a lot of jewelry stuff on sale. So that's going to be pretty awesome. But oh my God, we're definitely having readings before Thanksgiving because, you know, unexpected family shows up. They don't show up. They do show up. They show up. They bring extra people and all kinds of stuff is always happening around Thanksgiving. So we definitely have to have readings going here today. I just need to turn my fan on because I'm dying. So let me turn my fan on. Oh, I'll tell you something. This getting old stuff sucks. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So of course I always start at the top, work my way down. And for those of you that are new, and don't know exactly how I do this, I don't have any idea what half the decks mean. The only deck I do know is the runes. I do read the runes, but I channel the decks. So we have the runes, which is deck 1. And we have Solo on the top there. Deck 2 is my House of Night deck. I channel through that. That's an Oracle deck. And then, of course, we have the Functioning Love deck. Love Boat. I know. That's all I keep thinking of when people say love. I say Love Boat. Yeah! So, what do you say we get started? This is going to be a fun night. Because I'm totally full of energy. I swear to God, I haven't had enough coffee. I don't know. I just need more. Just kidding. So I'm going to name the names. If you guys want to read it, you just pick your deck. Deck 1, Deck 2, Deck 3. And that's the way we do it here. I let you pick the deck. That's how I know whether or not you want a reading. Deck 1, Deck 2, Deck 3. Yeah, that song, believe it or not, I went to this AI thing for music, and it literally pretty much writes your song for you. I wrote what I wanted the song to be about, and then I just put a video to the song when they produced it. So it was actually AI produced. So I really do love the song. It like rocks, man, diddly. So we're gonna call some names out here. We got Miss Linda Nielsen first. Then we have Raven. Hello, Raven, and then Nikki, and Howie, if you want one, let me know. So the first 3 names are Linda, Raven, and we have Miss Nikki. So those are the first 3 names, and Howie, if you want one, you have to let me know. Then after that, we'll get into Michelle. Hello, Mr. Berlick. Hello, Michelle Wilfong. Hello, Miss Linda Nielsen. So those are the names, guys. So right up first, we have Linda Nielsen, then we have Raven, and then we have Nikki. So those are the first 3 people you are up. You pick your deck, Deck 1, Deck 2, Deck 3. That's the first 3 names. And again, the way it appears to me is kind of different to how it actually appears to everybody else. So we have Linda, number 1, Linda, Raven, Nikki. Who do we have here? I know Nikki picked deck 2. Linda, you didn't pick your deck yet, honey. I know Raven wants 3, Nikki wants 2. So we can start off with Raven. Linda, if you gotta let me know which deck, honey. So Raven wants deck 3. So we're gonna start off with deck 3, and as I said, guys, I don't even know what the cards mean. I just channel the information. If anybody does come through, I'll let you guys know. You'll have to literally kind of pinpoint and tell me who the hell it is, because half the time I don't know. Not so good at names. Do get random numbers in my head. So all those things going off. So Linda, give me your deck number there. Oh, the pink deck also. All right, so got it. All right, so we're doing Raven right now. Then we'll do Linda with deck 3, and then we'll do Nikki with deck 2. And those are the first 2 contestants on. Oh my God, what's going on? You know, I think I'm losing it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see what we got going on. And again, this is for Miss Raven. Ooh, yeah. Okay. All right. Miss Raven, as far as things that are actually happening, what the decks mean for you doesn't necessarily, it's what they mean for everybody else. It's the insight and the information that I actually get. This is involving childhood memories around love. There's something happening, and again, this is around this deck. This doesn't mean that there's something happening to your children. This is What this is this is representing issues within memories of childhood, and that for some reason is what stops you from moving forward. It also causes issues with the self-love, as well as you opening up to those that actually love you, a love around you. But I do see someone coming in. But before this particular person can actually come in, you need to work through the past issues, which is doing your shadow work, okay? Doing your shadow work, which represents going into the past, into the shadows of your mind, and working through some of the issues that have actually come forward. This is for Raven there. So Raven, let me know if you understand what it is that I'm talking about. And again, I do see an X that is going to try to come back. But what you need right now is a lot of the communication. So allow the communication to actually come through. Work on this first. So work on yourself first. Allow to work through the issues that you still have in the back of your mind, because they're still bothering you, and it does affect a lot what's going on. And then allow the new person to come forward. So as far as issues with the ex, somebody is going to try to come forward, but unless this is centered around communication, that's the issue. There needs to be like two-way communication happening in order for this to actually going on. Yep, so that's what needs to be worked through first, okay? So then we have Miss Linda. This is a quick 3-spread read, so I can hit as many people as possible. It's what I love to do. And then we'll read some more. Yep, I will get to you. Wait, you have to wait on the line, guys. When I call your name, I'll tell you to pick a deck. I usually call 3 names at once. I start at the top of my list here and work my way down. If you don't pick a deck, it's because you don't want to read. This is for Miss Linda Nielsen, is what we have going on. And then we have Miss Nikki happening here. Again, ooh, okay, this one was that way. All right. Yeah, there's a bit going on here. Okay, this has to do with when we're talking like a broken engagement, we're talking about broken plans for you. There was supposed to be some plans that are going to be coming through. They're going to be at a bit of a loss. They're going to be slightly broken, and that's what we're talking about right here. They're not going to go through. There's like a hesitation or last minute change of what's happening, and that's what they mean by engagement will be slowed down. But the thing is somebody's not telling you the truth. There's some deceit coming around a particular situation. Somebody isn't always telling you the truth of the whole truth. Sometimes that's good, sometimes not so good. So allow that to be said, but know that you can decipher the difference between what the truth is and what the truth actually isn't, okay? Because I'm not seeing like a separation or a breakup or anything like this actually happening. I'm just seeing like a deception in plans. And again, it just could be something that's happening around the holidays that are actually coming up, like right around the corner on Thursday. There is something that's happening that you're not getting the whole truth, but that's kind of something that's usually expected. I'm not getting a lot of personal information for you right at the moment. But that's what you want to do is you want to listen for the deceit. You'll know it. Something about your instincts and your intuition are going to kind of let you know what the truth is and what the truth isn't, if you can understand that. All right, so now I'm going to get over to Miss Nikki. And again, for anybody that is watching this over on a alternate channel, you need to come over to the Rift Nation Network. Otherwise, I cannot see your comments. So you'll find us on YouTube, Twitch, and on Facebook, which is Rift Nation Network. I really need a new deck number too. So when I call your name, just give me your deck number. I do 3 at a time. I'll call the next 3 in a minute. Yeah, everybody loves this deck. Oh my goodness, Nikki! Why do you keep bouncing back and forth in this? Okay. First of all, I'm sorry. Instead of beauty, what we're seeing right here is there's definitely something ugly. That's the only way I can put it. There is definitely an ugly situation that is coming forth to you. Either you're living it right now or it's literally right around the corner. It's that close to you. And the situation is appearing in an ugly state. And I can't answer that, whoever that is. So there's definitely a situation, something ugly that's actually coming. Unfortunately, you're not as invisible as you used to be. So for some reason, you're being spotlighted again, okay? Ugliness and spotlight. Remember this. I know you know what I'm talking about right now. Look out for the number ones. Ones are helpful. And again, ones would be 11, 11, 11. And of course, the number 11, those are actually helpful. So the odd numbers are actually going to be more helpful than everything else. The situation is going to become a little bit more complicated than what you would like at the moment. And yes, it is going to affect some other issues as far as your like health issues. We all have issues like with arthritis and stuff. What happens when you get older? We have these issues, so it's going to affect something health-wise. So there is definitely something coming, and it's ugly, and that's the only way to put it. There's an ugly situation that is coming, and it's coming almost from, thank you, 3 different directions is what I'm being told. I'm being told the number 3, so there's 3 different separate entities is what I want to say. It's coming from 3 different areas, if you can understand that. All right. So that's for Miss Nikki. Gonna go back up with my names. I think Michelle already gave me her number, but I gotta go back up here. Okay, so we have Michelle Caps. And Keith, if you want a reading, let me know. We have Miss Michelle Caps. We have Gail. And then Michelle Wilfong. Those are the next 3. So we got, let's see. Those are the next 3 names. You're welcome, honey. Yep, those are the next 3 names. So I called your name. Let me know. Deck 1, Deck 2, Deck 3. You pick your deck and I read it. Some people want to focus on Love Deck 2 for you. You got it, honey. Yeah, and I know we're on a bit of a delay. So again, I'm going to state again, if you guys are watching on a channel that the show is actually shared on, you have to go over to the Rift Nation Network here on Facebook, because a lot of the sharing is done on Facebook. Otherwise, I cannot see your comments. While you're there, give it a like and subscribe. So we have something actually planned for Thursday night, and I know Howie's going to make an announcement for that. So yeah, Nikki. All right, Michelle, this is for you, honey. Ooh, good. All right, Michelle, you have a lot of peacefulness around you right now, almost like you're in like a meditative type state where things are like tranquil information actually coming in, is what I'm being told. That's really good. But as far as like movement, there's something happening with the movement. Yeah, I thought so. The movement, things aren't moving the way that you'd like them to progress. They're actually moving a little bit slower than what you'd like them to, if you can understand that. It's like stuttering, almost, rather than a moving river, I'd have to say it's almost like the rapids. So it's not moving forward. It's kind of forward, back, left, right, up, down. So things aren't exactly flowing the way that you'd like them to flow at the moment, okay? But they also want you to remember something as you're going through the movement issue with the water. They want you to remember that things could have been worse. Or in other words, they have been worse before. This is just kind of like a little bit of movement, up, down, back and forth. It's not a total destruction. It's actually something that is occurring. Sorry, my dog was doing something. So this is something that is coming towards you. So focus more on the relaxation and the things that are actually happening. Allow that to center you, and remember that as you're getting jumbled side, left, right, up, down type situation. That's actually happening for you. Let's see, Gail, whichever deck. Well, I got deck 2 out, so we'll do 2 for Gail. And then Michelle Wong will pick deck 3. What? All right. So right now we're doing Gail. All right, got Gail going on. All right. All right. Gail, they want you to, again, I'm reading the second card before the first, because they want you to focus and listen to everything that's happening around you. Don't react to it. Don't act or react. They want you to listen to everything. So this is like you're on an information gathering type situation. The number 37 too is something they want you to look at, and I have no idea what that means. So look at the number 37, because the reason they want the information gathering is because you have this new start, this new beginning. That's coming into you, and it's going to be opening up and lightening up to you, amazingly lightening up to you. But you do have the sense to thank you. It's almost like you're a part of you is thank you, feeling invisible sometimes, like you're not there. So use. That's what they want you to do. This invisibility, they want you to use the situation to listen to the information that's actually coming forward to you, if you can understand that, okay? Because that's what's coming into the new beginning. It's representing something new coming into you. This is an exciting time with something new is really awesome for you right now. So that situation is coming in. And Michelle Wong was deck 3. I'll explain everything in a minute. Hello, Denise Mitz. How are you? No problem. I just call the names. As I call the names, I say pick a deck because I can't always get back to the comments. I have to go back and forth on the comments. Okay, so now this is for Michelle Wolfong. Getting the number 17, and I don't know why, if this is for Michelle or not, but the number 17. All right. All right, there's something going on where love isn't exactly working the way that it should. And again, this card is representing upside down. It's like there's a stagnation type of issue of what is going on. So allow that to actually come forward, okay? Hold on a minute. Somebody's saying something about my auto. What is the ticking on the audio? It could be me shuffling the decks, honey. When I shuffle the decks, you'll hear it on the microphone. All right, so what we're having is an issue as far as an issue with love isn't exactly moving. And again, this could be a relationship love, a friend love. It could be a love that has to do with a partner or, this is deck 3, honey. This is deck 3. So we have that actually going on. But what they need things to let go of is control issues. Your son's birthday is the 17th. Okay. The 17th is a momentous date. They want you to let go of issues, control issues. Me, myself, I had a control issue for the longest time, and it was something that I had to work on, okay? So you have to, sometimes things are beyond your controls. You can't control everything in life, and we've discovered that as we get older. In other words, your brain says, oh yeah, you could do that, no problem. Your body looks at you like, you nuts. That type of situation, okay? So sometimes we have to let go of certain things. Don't allow that to hinder your passion for life or particular situations, things that you enjoy and you love doing. Don't allow what's coming, what's happening, to hinder that passion that you have. Because that's what I see happening, is you need to let go of that and let go of that control issue in order to keep the passion for life and everything that we do have coming for that, if you can understand that. All right, we're going to go back up for names, and we're going to say hello, Miss Kelly Carell. All right, welcome to the show. Welcome. Yeah, it's a tough thing. It really is. It's a tough situation, control. I had that issue for the longest time. And when you're part of a network, you have to learn cooperation. So I had this large issue with trying to control absolutely everything. So I always do something I can control to actually help me. Hello, Miss Cheryl. So we're going to go back up. And there was somebody actually new on here. Denise Mitz is new. What I do is I call your name. When I call your name, it's deck 1, deck 2, and deck 3. None of the cards actually mean... I channel most of the decks, the runes. I channel and deal with the meanings that are actually happening right now, if you can understand that. Thank you, Renee, so much for sharing out. So let's go back up and see who the heck we have in here. And again, like I said, Howie, if you want to read, please let me know. Gail was done. Okay, Brolic wants number 2, so Brolic is up next. After Brolic, we have Velma. Velma, pick your deck. And after Velma, we have Eric J. So that's who we have going on right now. Brolic, you are up right now. We're doing good. Got plenty of time. So, greetings. Oh my God, you get to see Goofball in the morning. All right, Brolic, I got deck number 2 for you. Yeah. Trust me, I'm right there with you, Cheryl. Keep dropping everything. All right, here we go. So, okay. All right. Threes are important around you. Number 3 is the main thing that you need to look for in a positive manner. I don't know 3 what, 3 something, but definitely the number 3 is something that's actually happening and coming into you. It's almost like a part of you is going into what I like to call a warrior mode. And what I mean by warrior mode is you are allowing yourself the opportunity to be able to stand up for things that normally you wouldn't stand up for. So I'm saying that you're growing and you're experiencing. You're not sitting there and saying, well, this is the way it's not mean. It's just that you are doing it in a very positive manner. You're taking a better control. Like some people are over control things. This is something that you're actually taking control of the situation. But again, I do see some negativity happening around you is what it is. And this is something that's definitely surrounding love. So the love is in a bit of a negative situation. So when we're talking about that, this could be a relationship. It could be, I'm seeing a little person. So definitely little. So I don't know if this is you're having a situation evolving around a child or a sibling. But there is something happens to a shorter person, definitely shorter. I don't know if it's male or female yet. So there is a shorter person around you that where there's causing a bit of an issue. If you can actually understand that, and hopefully that does help you out. All right, so we had Brolic, we had Velma. Hello, Haley. We had Velma, and who else did we have? After Velma. Who's after Velma? After Velma was Eric J. Okay, Velma, pick your deck. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. And it was Eric J wants 3, right? Eric J. Okay, yeah, youngest daughter being a bit stubborn. Yeah, persist on the situation. And sometimes you just have to go into that mode. Always first on the baked goods. All right, so Velma. 3. Who wanted 3? Eric J. Eric J wanted 3. Velma, pick your deck. 1, 2, or 3, please. 1, 2, and this is deck 3. Eric J. Deck number 3. What you got going on here? Remember, guys, this is definitely a couple of days beforehand with the holidays and the nonstop baking, and oh my God, all the families getting together. Deck 1, rooms to you, no problem. This is Eric J, and then we'll do Velma. Awesomeness. Okay. All right, I'm seeing a bit of a separation coming in. All right, there's a bit of a separation, and this is definitely something that's evolved around present, like a present relationship, a present situation. And again, I'm leaning more towards love than I am anything else, because what I'm seeing is whatever is there's someone from the past actually coming in. So I am seeing past issues coming in. So I'm seeing almost 2 at the moment. 2 seems to be an important number for you. So definitely look up 222. 3 2s. 2's the number that's really important. Also, the number 32 and 27 for you for some reason. So I am seeing a past love, a past relationship coming back around for you at the moment, okay? And I am seeing a reconciliation. So what they're saying is that this relationship, these two relationships, one of them you will, thank you, take a step back and literally focus on which one is better to keep you more emotionally positive, emotionally happy, someone that literally always has your back. That's the side and the relationship that you need to look into. They don't want the other one, if you can understand that. Okay, so then we had Velma, who wanted the runes. So on the runes this time, because we have a lot of people in here, we're going to do the 3-card spread. All I want you to do on the runes is to focus on a particular area in your life. So this way the runes can actually clear a path for you. And then we'll go back up and read some more names and get some more decks. So it's pretty awesome. So the runes help guide you, is what they do. And that's what runes are actually meant to do. Oh, my desk is falling apart. So runes are help guide you. So focus right now. This is Velma. Please focus on everything that's happening around you right now in the particular area that you need to do there. Hello, Maxima. So let's see what we got going on here. And this is the runes. We have Inguas, Eligas. Oh, Isa. Isa cannot be upside down. That's good. That's really good. Okay. So we're going to work on directing this. And again, you know the question. I do not know the question. I only know the direction that it wants to take you into, okay? So first, we're actually dealing with Inguas. Excuse me a minute. Okay, so Inguas is actually coming in and giving me the what the hell's going on here. Okay. Inguas. Help me out. Hold on. Vegas. Isa, Diwas, Poquitaro. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So Inguas is actually coming in and that's fertility. Hold on. Thank you. All right. So whatever it is that you're trying to focus on at the moment, okay, it has to do with growth. Something's growing. It's a seed. It represents fertility. In other words, if you've planted a garden or you put a thought in someone's head, the thought is actually growing in a really good, positive direction. So this is a growth coming. And if you've done like some inner work on yourself, this is growth actually coming out for you because it's a seedling is what it is. This seed is actually representing a lot that's coming in towards you right now. Then the next one we have coming in is Eligas. Now, Eligas is one of the runes I use for protection. So, and again, it's protection, defense, and shield. So we have this growth happening where the seed has actually been planted and it's fertile. And it's also protected. We are very protected in this situation. Now, and then we have Isa coming in. Now, Isa represents ice. You know, like ice, baby. Ice is representing challenges, okay? This is like clarity, challenges, things that are actually coming into you. So it also represents stillness because ice is actually still until it's melted. So I'm seeing that things will be more clear on a particular situation that's actually coming in. So we've planted the seed as far as growth of what's happening, and then we have the protection guarding around this particular situation. Then we have the ice, which is going to clear it up, if you can understand that. I think I changed my deck 1, if that is okay. What? Yep, this is deck 1, honey. That was deck 1. Okay, and then it was... Okay, now let's go back up. Back up. I know I have to keep going back and forth. It's nothing I could do. We did Eric J. Okay, Denise Mitz. If you would like a deck, it's deck 1. Deck 2, Deck 3 is what it is. So it's Denise Mitz, and then we have welcome to the show, if you'd like one as well. Amen, Miss Kelly Corral. Those are the next three contestants. Oh my God, Deck 1, Deck 2, Deck 3. If I called your name, just pick a deck, okay? These are the runes. Runes help guide you through particular situations in life. That's what the Vikings used to use. The Satyrs, that's what they used to help guide during a battle, where to go, what not to go, what to happen in these particular situations, okay? They help guide you through the rough roads of what is ahead. And that's what the runes help you do. So you can literally think about what it is you want to focus on. You don't have to ask a question. You can just think on it, and the runes will help guide you. And again, this one is a basic channeling deck, and this one is a love deck. So if I call your name, please feel free to pick a deck. And if not, we're just going to keep calling names here. Is what we're actually doing. I'm going back up. Okay, we did Velma. Let's see what we got going on here. And again, Denise Mitz, if you're here, please let me know. Welcome to the show. If you're here, please let me know. And then, let's see, who do we have after that? Miss Kelly Corral. I know she's at work, so she'll get back to you. After Kelly is Cheryl. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. You want the runes? The runes it is. Focus on what's happening, honey. Focus on the question to yourself. You don't have to say anything. Just guide on it. And the runes will pick up what's happening, okay, to help guide you into a better avenue or a direction is what they do, okay? And I do interpret each card differently depending on what it is I'm told to actually say or what part of the area they need me to focus on, okay? So let's see what we got going on here. We got now these. Oh, Roosh upside down. Oh, radio upside down. Radio. Okay. Now, the first one we actually have coming to play here is now these. Now these is dealing with conflict. Okay? It deals with our conflict. It deals with willpower. It also is dealing with restriction. So something around you right now is limiting what it is that you can do. And that can happen as far as anything. Finances can stop it. Situations can stop what it is that we want to do. So something is stopping you. So yes, you are correct. There are things stopping you. And let's see if we can figure out what is actually stopping you at this particular moment. Okay. So what we have actually coming up right now is the fact that we have the power. Thank you. Okay. So the strength, pretty much almost like root and lower root, is almost disconnected because your strength is waning. Thank you. Okay. We'll work through this in a minute. So that's one of the reasons it's saying that your strength is waning. There is a way to actually get the strength back, which is actually a good situation. Okay. Let's see what else has actually happened. Now, radio is actually coming in, and it's telling you right now is not the time to actually travel or journey to anywhere. They need you to kind of stay. And again, I'm not sure why or what is going on, but they're actually representing that. They're telling me to let you know to stay. The best way for you to do it is if you can get outside barefoot. Literally, barefoot is the best place to do it. Get yourself a nice red crystal. I don't have one. I'm really going to keep one on my desk, or a nice grounding crystal. Go outside and literally put your feet flat and ground yourself into the earth. Send the negativity into the earth. Allow the energy to circle like a big circle is what you want to do. You want to pull the energy from the earth, allow it to come through your body, and put the energy back down. What it does is it connects your lower root, because I'm being told that something is occurring right now. Yeah, there's a reason you're not supposed to move. You're not supposed to make a particular journey. They're not actually saying why right now at the moment, but they're saying that it's not good. You have to wait for things to be different. It could be this time of the year. It could be maybe there's a storm coming, but there is something occurring where they want you to hold that back right now, if you can understand that. Okay, hold that one back. And then we had, who else do we have? Miss Cheryl, if you would like a deck. Yeah, there is something occurring. It has something to do with your energy. Traveling right now is not good, and it has to do with your energy level. So it's almost like an electric car that needs to be plugged in. It's been for months. Okay, you need to really do the lower root process to help you out. Hello, study helper. Good evening. Let's go back up. Cheryl, if you would like a reading, Cheryl wants deck 3. Okay, and then let's see. After Cheryl, we have Kelly, deck 2. Kelly, did I read you, honey? I don't think I read Kelly. All right, so we're going to do Kelly Corral. Cheryl wants deck 3. So Miss Kelly, Kelly, you're next. I can't always get up and down, back and forth. Sometimes messages do leave. So when I say, okay, who didn't I read? Please let me know. You're welcome, honey. Do that lower grounding. A redstone would work better for you for some reason. I don't know if the tourmaline or the obsidian is just too grounding for you. Try a more reddish stone like a jasper is a really good. Even a carnelian would work. A jasper would be better. All right, let's see, Miss Kelly Corral. Miss Kelly. Ooh, finally. All right, I do see some fulfillment of things that are actually coming towards you, but honey, your fire energy is a little off, which means that you're running low on gas. It's like your steam isn't going where. 30. Kelly, 30 for some reason. Look for the 3s and the 0s. I don't know if it's meant to be together or separate, but definitely look for the number 30. It seems to be really important for you right now. So you're going to have a lot of like happy, fulfilling events coming in towards you. And again, for some reason, the energy might be a little low. You might be burning the candle at both ends, if you can understand that. I don't sense that it's a serious situation or something seriously coming to you where it's going to bring things down. I'm not getting that. I'm getting more of a, oh my God, you're burning candles at both ends, but that's a good thing because it means you're actually having fun. They also want you to let go of anything that is negative. Don't remember it. Don't even bring it up. Just let it go because it's totally not worth bringing negativity around you. Allow the negativity to go and allow it to leave if you can understand that. Just let it go. Just like that. Don't even don't dignify it with an answer is what it's telling me to tell you. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. Now we got Cheryl who wants deck 3. Welcome, study helper. What I do is I call your name, and then I ask you to pick a deck because I can't always get back and forth in the chats. Once I've got through everybody I think I've got through, I'll find out if there's anybody here that I forgot. So, and we're doing pretty good right now, working it down. All right, so Cheryl wants deck 3. Ooh. All right. Okay. Cheryl wanted deck 3, which is love life. I'm literally not seeing anything positive as far as relationships right now. They're saying to build up on friendships and situation, get the friendships back connecting. Okay, Haley, thank you for reminding me, honey. Allow those relationships to come to play because they're saying that your friends do bring you joy and happiness as well as kids and grandkids. They do sometimes too. Those things actually happen. But they need you to stay focused in a particular area. Do not falter or fall off track. This is something personable, something about what's going on around in here. Don't alter your avenue as far as the direction you're taking when it comes to health. Okay? Go in the direction that you first started. That's what they want you to do. Okay, and there is actually something coming for you, but it's not yet. There's still a lot of things being held on. But I do see a really good relationship coming, but not yet. I don't see anything sticking as of yet. But I do see somebody that really does care around you quite a bit. And this will be something that's coming forward for you, which is a really good idea. Okay, let's see. Haley. All right, after deck 2 was... Oh my goodness, hold on. Cheryl wanted deck 3. Haley wants deck 2. I'm trying to see who else we got here. All right, so Haley wants deck 2, and then we can get into the rest of the people that are in the room. And then let's see. Sorry, Haley. I know we have Sturdy Helper. There was something Mama. Hold on. As well. So hold on. Yeah, I think it's time for me to get a new deck too. I'm shuffling it. It's folding in half. Wow, literally. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, wow. All right. Everybody's running low on energy right now. And that's, to me, this is something to be expected. There's a lot of things actually occurring around the holidays coming up. Some people do hit the sales, especially if you have large kids, but being around family sometimes. So the strength is actually waning. Definitely rooting yourself, grounding yourself, recharging your battery in between all this, even if it's just 10 minutes. During a particular situation, this is going to work to your benefit. It's going to be an awesome thing. Okay, but I'm not seeing like the passion. And again, the passion and everything that you normally had. Thank you, baby. The passion in something that you normally had, it's a little low, but that's because you're literally overworked, girl. You like go nonstop. You don't give yourself to that time to yourself, and you need a little bit of time to yourself because of everything that you do. I am seeing that you're getting that grounding, that centering. 27 for some reason is important. 27 is important to you, and 72. Wow. I don't know. So all right, so take that literally 5-10 minutes to yourself a day. Okay, I don't care if you're gonna lock yourself in the bathroom and pretend you're going. Literally, you need that time for yourself, because I'm getting that you're spreading yourself a little bit too thin, and you need to pull back and start doing something for yourself once a day. We all need to do that, and a lot of us forget that. And what happens is, after a while, it's hard to keep the flame going, if you can understand that. All right. Oh, I love when he brings me coffee. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We have, is Mama something? Hold on. Max Ma. Okay, Max Ma, if you're still here, please let me know. I'm going to call out some names, and if there's anybody that thinks they were above that, please let me know. Let's see, we have Max Ma, and then we had Sturdy Helper, and who was after that? Then Sandra Dry. Yes. So those are the next 3 names. And again, I don't remember the decks. Sometimes it's difficult for me to go back and forth all the time. So Max Ma, Sandra Dry, and what was the other one? Sturdy Helper. All right, so those are the next 3 names, guys, and we are really getting there. And of course, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Hit it on the head. I'm glad, honey. You need to take the time for yourself. Tell them I said you had to. I'm a reverend, and a high priestess. So you can pick one and say, I told you to do it. All right, so those names that I actually called deck 1 of the runes. The runes help guide you through a particular situation. That's what they're meant to do. Channeling deck, which is the general deck, and of course the love deck. And Max Ma, what deck it is you picked? I can't always get back and forth on the chat because I multi-stream, so there's a lot of channels on here. I don't remember which deck you actually picked. I am alive and breathing. That's good. Which deck did you pick, honey? Which deck? 3. Okay, 3. You got it. 3 focuses on love, self-love, love of self, love of others, love of life, love of somebody else doing the dishes after Thanksgiving. You know, that's another one. All right, so we have Max Mom, which is deck 3. And, okay, and then Sturdy, I forgot the name, Sturdy something. Sturdy Helper. And then Sandra Dry, you can pick your deck. This is for Maxima. Ooh, okay. All right, I do see a bit of a reconciliation actually coming. And again, a reconciliation when it comes to a deck of love could represent anything from relationships. And again, relationships doesn't always mean love. Sometimes it'll represent parental units or kids or family members that you haven't seen, or things happened and we allowed it to get to us, or there was like an argument within a family, and these things actually happening. And this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that this is coming back and it's in a positive manner. I'm not seeing that there's a lot of chemistry here, so it could represent a family member. If there was a fight within a family or something, that could be something that's actually coming to you, because there's no actual passionate chemistry. But the real reconciliation is definitely friend-based. Thank you. It's friend-based, okay? But yeah, it's family surrender, because they're suggesting that you start healing family enters. Parental and kids would resonate more, yeah. There are going to be some family issues that are going to be healed. This is the way that I choose to think of things, especially when it comes to families and family issues. When a kid learns to walk, they don't get up and just walk. They fall, right? That is not a mistake, okay? That is, that's not a mistake. That is a challenge that we faced and we learned from. Sometimes some people in our families, even our kids, think that we know everything as parents, or as a kid, you think your parents know everything and you can't understand why they're being so mean, but you get it when you're older. So it does take a while, but I do see it coming back around, the reconciliation actually happening and things working out, okay? So there'll be a little bit of work on the family issues, but it's nothing dramatic to the point where it's going to be negative. It's going to be just something very good. I've been feeling a bit of a left out in the cold, felt a bit unappreciated. Yeah, I understand that. I really do. I'm single mom for a lot of years, so I understand that. It's difficult. But I do see that there is reconciliation actually coming, and it's coming within the family unit. It's coming at a perfect time. So believe it or not, you've been feeling left out, but you've been missed as well. So there is reconciliation. So if you get invited to go somewhere, don't hesitate, go. Okay, it's something that needs to be done, and allow that to actually heal. All right, let's see. Sandra Dry, you can pick deck 1, 2, or 3. Let's see, who else did we have? Sturdy Helper, deck 2. Thank you. She's gonna call you. Okay, so Sandra Dry, if you want a deck, just pick a deck 1, 2, or 3. Ooh, it could make a good time here today. What's no sound, honey? Okay. Deck 1 is the runes, honey. I have no problem with that. You have no sound? All right, go out and back in, hon. Out and back in, because my mic's on. Does everybody else have sound? It's clear now. Okay. All right, so we're gonna, this again, Sturdy Helper, don't know. Okay, so there is movement, but, all right. You have a lot of movement in your life, a lot of things that are actually flowing, and they're flowing in a good direction, but I'm being told that you don't always feel like fulfilled. You don't feel like you have accomplished, even though you're doing a lot. There's a lot of things happening. You never feel thank you. sometimes you're not feeling like it's not good enough. You didn't do enough. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. So it's almost like you're being pulled down. If you can understand that, you're pulling your own self down, is what I'm being told. You're not giving yourself credit for anything that you do, even the little things. Literally, you have to give yourself a little bit more credit. You don't do it enough for yourself. Don't worry about anybody else patting you on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Yeah, pat on the back. I'll pat you on the back. You do so much for so many other people. That's why you have a lot of movement, but you don't have a lot of payback in this situation, okay? And because of this, that's what's causing almost like a lot of people have natural intuition and natural sight, okay? What's happening is your instinct or intuition has been slightly off. And that's, again, because you're not giving yourself any credit. So you keep second guessing yourself. So even though the information is there for you, you're not receiving it correctly because you doubt yourself too much. Give yourself that credit. Pat yourself on the back. Let yourself know that you're doing a good job. Stop waiting for somebody else to do it. Do it for yourself. Literally look in the mirror and say, girl, you're awesome. I can't believe you did all that. I mean, why not? We sit there and we yell at ourselves. We're on the phone and we go, son of a bitch, stupid idiot, because we can't type something right. Or because our fingers get in the way. So why can't we sit there and compliment ourselves? Okay? You do that. I hear you, but I have background music playing. All right. So then we had Sandra Dry wanted just one, and I think that was everybody that's in the room. Thank you, Denise. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, start giving yourself that little bit of pat on the back, honey. Okay, Sandra Dry. I don't think there is anybody else in the chat room. Focus right now on the area of the question that you wanted for the rooms, so the rooms can actually answer you correctly. No, I don't have any music playing. Oh, I do. Hold on. You're right, I do. I had to shut it off. Don't mind me. I'm so funny. Thank you. I swear to God. Oh. All right. Okay, you ready, Sandra? Many zaz. Manas. Now these. Radio is upside down. Many zaz. Okay, focus. Focus. Let's see if we can actually get this going in a really good direction. This has to do with you, self. This has to do with basically your humanity, how you are, who it is that you stand for, what you represent within yourself. This is you. Okay, so the focus on this is definitely you. You need to allow yourself to be actually heard here. Allow yourself to be heard is what it is. Okay, who am I reading right now? Sandra. Okay, so allow yourself to actually be heard is what you want to do, and that's what this is coming in. Now we have these that's actually coming into play. Okay, you need to be heard, but there's also a bit of a conflict actually coming up, so things aren't going to go smoothly, but you need to be heard. In order for you to be heard in this situation, it needs to be done calmly, smoothly. Don't allow your emotions of self to filter in any extra words or attitude. Allow things to go a little bit more smoothly. Okay, this is what you really need. Because then we have radio. Radio's coming in, okay? For you, radio is representing Thor. Okay? Thor's hammer. Throw first, think later. You know, that type of situation. So bring that back down. Bring the emotions back down is what it's actually saying, okay? Do not make long distance plans until things are settled. Thank you. So a trip or a journey, travel, vacation, these are things that you need to put on hold just for a bit Get the communication aspect going. Allow yourself to be heard before you travel. That's what it's telling me to tell you, if you can understand that. So, my God, it's 9 o'clock already, guys. I feel like I just got on. So, what I have to say to you guys is happy Thanksgiving, or, happy Indigenous People Month, and celebrate your Harvest Festival as well. So, thank you, Michelle. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow all of the Rift Nation Network channels. And again, thank you, honey. So, there will be no show. I think tomorrow Joni is taking the time off. She's got a lot of baking to do. So, but Howie will probably be on to announce what we have going on for Thursday. Something coming up Thursday later in the day, just to give you guys that full belly, the belly full. And you'll be able to sit there and go, oh yeah, I can watch this. Time does go quick, Linda. Oh my God. It goes so quick. Yeah, I forgot to shut off the music. Sometimes you guys got to remember to yell at me if you're doing. Just say, hey, you forgot the music again. Because I put the music on as I share the show out, and then I start all the intros, and I'm like, did I shut that off? I get way late. All right, guys, I want to say have a bright, blessed Christmas. It literally doesn't matter how many people you have around you, as long as you're around who you need to be around. It can be big, it can be small. It doesn't matter. If you're happy and you feel comfortable, it's good food day, you really don't need anything else. That's all you need. So I'm going to say peace out. Boom.